All right, this is the body cam footage of the deputy from the Marion County Sheriff's Office. Or make that the Ocala Police Department. This took place on the 21st of February.
What does he need from the police department? I need you to be educated. Talk about be educated? Yeah. Okay. Got it. No problem. I think probably the better person to educate them would be their own supervisors. No? Okay, sure.
I wasn't going to no unauthorized area.
Okay.
I'm zoning right there.
Is there I'm sorry, can y'all just not yell? I'll tell you what, why don't we go somewhere and talk real quick? No? So, I know he does have right to certain public records, correct?
No, thanks.
Yeah,
Our kids are involved in this.
Right, but okay, well, when I look up online, it says that authority in Adeline, Florida, it's a bulletin I got from your office that says there are any number of public records.
But he has to case and subpoena.
That's what it says on this. So, it is a public, it's public building?
The building is owned by the county. The county owns
Right, but it's
the
open,
building, but
it's open to the public, correct?
No, you have to make an appointment and you have to be on a dependency case.
Alrighty, alright, well, I'll see if he wants to. I don't think I can arrest him. Trespassing in a public
As
building.
long as he's out, he just walked in without permission.
Alright, is there anything else you need from me?
I just did.
Okay,
I've been gone a long time. I just want to take pictures of the wall, the pictures on the wall and everything, and I would have been gone.
alrighty.
Just,
Well, I think we fixed it then.
did you tell them?
Yeah, I did. Alrighty.
So no disrespect, ladies, but you need to be informed of what I'm allowed to do. I wasn't disrespectful, buddy. I wasn't here to gather private content because you should be. You can't tell me to leave unless I commit a crime. He'll tell you that. I would have to commit a crime. I would have left a long time ago until she started telling me I'm not allowed in it when I know I am. This is a state-funded place. Which is paid by me. Your salary's paid by me. What you're doing is making me go and foil all employees' salaries and everything else, which is what I'm going to do.
What is your name?
I don't have to give you my name. I'm not an employee. You are.
We do get someone's name before they come in
Yeah,
because
he doesn't have to do
How
that.
do I have to give you my name? That's violating my Fourth Amendment.
we'll just have to take that up with our director.
I've called for a supervisor, but a lot of what he's saying is correct. I mean, what he's doing is probably pushing me to try to arrest him or something, which I can't do. Right, but generally, I got that, but you've also got stuff here that's public record.
Specifically, it's not something that I can just
I got it.
let's bring in.
So, well, yeah. You definitely want to
because that's a whole nother matter. But to come into our ability
That's the
to
thing.
harass us,
But that's the,
you just
well, that's the thing. If you're getting public records, I think you can show up at least to learn how to get them.
no, I can do it over the phone. We have
But-
people who are angry at us that he could have
Wait,
had a gun.
wait.
How would I know?
We have the same thing at the police department constantly. And you can't trespass them. You can't make them leave when they're there doing something that they were lawfully and legally allowed to do.
But you have more security than we have. We got me. Okay?
Got it. So
And I don't have a gun,
well,
so
let me ask you, what would you
we
like
also
from the police department? What would you like from us?
Well, I want to know if he's dangerous. Is he here?
Well,
And then,
that's
I mean, like, do you know him? Does he
Don't
do
know
this
him. No
public
idea.
all the time?
we have people that do this frequently,
Yes.
but generally they do it because they know that there's nothing the police can do to them. It's not breaking the law. And if we try to do something to them, we end up violating their civil rights, and we can get sued. So what you're asking, some of the things I think you're going to ask me to do are things I probably can't do.
One thing I know
Okay.
we can do is get a test run on this red button that we have. Because
I don't even know what the red button is.
it's supposed to go straight to the PD.
Huh? Press it, see?
Well,
I did
We
press
did.
it when he was here, but then we also called.
and then I walked
So,
across the street just to get an
I wasn't sure if you were.
2454, 1066. Give it a shot and see if it works. You said you pressed it.
Yes.
And it's supposed to go to our comm center. Is that where we're supposed to go?
It's supposed to be our emergency. We had OPD over
You don't
here.
know where?
Here when I made
5 years
no, when
ago.
I
You don't know where it's supposed to
to
go
this
to.
job I don't know. Yeah, OPD, I guess.
To our comm center? Yeah. I would think. I don't know.
I have no idea what they're talking about right now. Something about some type of
Was videoing my name. I'm like,
a
now,
panic button or something.
crazy guy.
But these women swear up and down when he says it's a public building. Oh, it's a county building. Yeah, it's owned by the county, but it's public. Just because they keep the door locked
So do
and you got to push a button to state your business to be left in, it does not mean they can restrict my entrance for coming in here, for doing my First Amendment rights,
Yeah.
to film my employees in their line of duty. Now, those are all the tyrants right there. Now, there's several black people that are working there too, but you see all the ones that are here are Caucasian. But this is the dash cam, and I will be going back and give that lady right there a FOIA request for all the employees that was there that day, sitting outside having a lunch with the door standing open, propped open to get inside. That's how I got inside. The door was propped open.
Panic button here that's supposed to go.
They have a right to keep, for security reasons, to lock the door, but they can't refuse me entrance. It's funded by us people, the public. They're public employees. I'm going to get everybody that was there that day, their names and their salary and their tenor. And especially that lady right there, she's the main culprit. That one there is the first one that came up to me. This one here is the first one that came up to me, told me I can't be in the building. Then this lady showed up later on as being the supervisor.
So our circuit director's on the phone, and she just wants clarification about that memorandum that you're talking
I'd
about.
have to go out in the car, get it, and look at it. And I can print it out, bring it in.
That would be
Yeah,
wonderful.
perfect.
That'd be
I'll
great.
look at it for you. I'm not sure where it was from. I'd have to look it up.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
That was basically it, but supervisor did show up. I don't know what the supervisor told him.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Probably the same thing that the officer Hampton did, that I have a right to be in there. I have a right to do that. They can't violate my rights. So that was it. That's basically it. There's still some time left on this video here, so there must be some other conversation going on after I left. But this is the dash cam, so I'm going to hang tight. I'm going to let it play through. There's only about half done. I think there's another 3 minutes. I think it's gone for 10 minutes now, and I think there's... No, it's 1 o'clock. That's what that 13 is. No, it seems like there's still 3 minutes left in this video. I'll let it play through. But I'll be going back there in the morning. I have to go to the sheriff's office and pick up dash cam footage of an incident that happened earlier that day at the tax collector's office out in the forest, where I was trespassed with threat of arrest if I didn't leave the building. The employees tell me I'm in a government building, I'm not allowed to film in there, so they've been corrected. I went down to Human Resources. Once I get that, I'll publish that too.
Oh, yeah. Guardian Ad Litem, they've got like a panic button that's supposed to be set up to set off an alarm in our comm center.
Oh, you heard that? It's a panic button set up, and apparently it's not.
Whatever they have doesn't do that, and they may want to check it out and try to figure it out. They said it was put in 5 or 6 years ago, and they never knew if it worked or not. But apparently it doesn't. Yep. Unless maybe, I don't know if it goes to the SO, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. I can't imagine that. All right. Thanks. I appreciate it. Bye.
This is Ocala Police Officer Hampton. The original responding officers was the Marion County Sheriff's Office from the courthouse, and they knew more. They knew less about the law than what the employees did here. Whatever they said, they was going along with. And I told them, I said, you've seen on my video. If you go back to the 21st.
This is what I
Of February, you'll see that exactly what took place. This is the second video that day. The first one was at the tax collectors out in the forest.
So Barb, yeah, Buck is sending it to you.
The audio is not very good.
does not ring into our communications.
Okay.
I don't know if it's supposed to.
This lady here, this lady right here put her hands on me at the door. She tried to push me out of the door so she could close the door, and I just stepped inside the building.
4 or 5 years ago when we did bring it
And she refused to identify herself.
and it worked, but
Yeah, it does not.
This isn't about what he has a right to come in and do.
Right.
This is something that we sign saying we want to be
Okay.
exempt from public records for just that reason. This does not give him the right.
But it's a public building, correct?
It is.
Then he has the right to walk in the door.
He doesn't have the right to come back where there's confidential information falls around.
Judge's chamber. I'm just trying to wrap
Yeah, he
my
can't
head
get to
around
the judge's chamber.
So
Like,
is he just wanting to walk through?
Does he want a tour? Is that something you could schedule him? Nobody's
we have files confidential.
This,
And
Plus,
he
I
And-
thought you had your consent
you know,
already.
I've been recording since I've been here. It's not against the law to record in a public building. I mean, I've got a camera that runs all the time.
And it's not an issue, but if we've got paperwork out with kids' names and social security numbers,
Well,
he's got
I would
that.
say, though, that if you've got paperwork out in a public area,
The whole
that's on-
building is
that-
public, though.
But
Well, then you
how
got-
do we even know, okay, if he's saying I'm allowed to be here public and that, what if he was armed?
that's what I
What
said.
if,
It-
I mean,
he can be armed if he wants to. It's not against the law. I get it. You're uncomfortable with what he's doing, but he's not doing anything that I can see that is illegal. If you can determine something that's illegal,
That's what I'm
yeah.
trying to figure out. There's got to be some exemption for
a
these
license
types
to
of
carry.
offices. I just
Not that
haven't wanted
not that I know of, because I had the same situation at the right up the street. We've got the Salvation Army, whatever it is. Same type of situation there.
Right.
Somebody came in, wanted all this type of information, and they said, "No, we don't have to give you that because we're a private industry," and they are private, but they are contracted with the government. It went to the state Supreme Court. It went first to our local court. Our local court said, yes, they don't have to give anything. Went to state Supreme Court. State Supreme Court said, yes, they do. You do have to provide them, and you can't keep people out.
Well, I think
So that's the issue. What you're going to have to do is have legal look at it. I don't see anything he's doing that would be against the law. Therefore, it's not like I can tell him leave, because if somebody's breaking the law, my option is to arrest them. But if I tell him leave and he doesn't leave, and I arrest him, say, for trespassing, because he's not going to leave, I've just violated his civil rights and
So
made a
if
false
we
arrest.
allow him in and he sits down here and he's recording and we're working,
I
not
don't-
entertaining him, so
I
we
don't
don't
know.
have a
I
right
know
to do
of,
anything?
I know of nothing that you can do to prevent him from doing that. Not legally. I would suggest contacting you. You have legal, correct? We're dealing with legal issues that are probably way above my pay grade. But I can tell you, if somebody's where they're not supposed to be, what you look at is trespassing. Okay, but you can't trespass on a building that's open to the public. Now, if it's open to the public and the owner of the building says, the owner or the owner's agent tells you can't come in, then you can't. You can trespass somebody. But what you run into, what you run into is, can you do that if it's a public building, like the courthouse, like the police department? You know, it's inherently owned by the public, which is him.
No, I get that.
So that's the legal problem that you run into.
Right,
Yeah.
but,
And that's
establish the
well,
confidentiality.
that would be like at the police department we have lots of stuff that's confidential,
Right.
but it's
But it's
not
behind
out in the
locked doors.
public. It's no. Yes, that is, but our building is not locked. But
We probably need to do what Kimberly has and have a lobby.
He can be in the
Probably.
lobby. He's in
Probably.
the building. He's allowed access.
probably,
We're gonna have to block off this.
I would say that is probably what you would have to do.
Yep.
I mean, you can get with legal, but like I said, this is a case. This type of case has went to the state Supreme Court and been ruled in favor of the people.
No, but I mean, we have a buzzer, so that'd be
Just,
fine.
if
But
we
if
had an office in the courthouse,
had a
this would never happen.
secondary, I know, if we had a secondary barrier so that he can sit up there and record all day long.
Look like a bunch of confused ass women, if you ask
So if
me.
he's out there right now, if the door was shut and he's recording and he rang the buzzer and we don't let him in, then we're at fault for that.
Yep.
I'm gonna say
For
he's
not letting
Yep,
him in.
I'll sue your ass. I'll call the police on you, have them come, and I document it that you would not let me in the building, and then I'll sue your ass.
not open the door to someone. If I were up front,
And that's going to be tomorrow, so get ready.
he insisted on coming in, I would not open the door, and I would
Yep.
of course, I'd come get him.
March the 2nd, I'll
We're
be
not
back
gonna come in.
with the
We're telling them
complaint.
same thing. Listen, like I told him out there before we came in, he said, I need you to educate them. I'm like, I think if you want that done, I said, I think the people you need to talk to are the people from that are above them, not me. I said, because if you guys said, no, we're not opening the door, I said, they're not going to open the door. Sorry, I'm not going to kick the door in.
Right.
But same thing, if the people in here are like, I want him arrested, sorry, I can't arrest him.
We didn't ask
Well,
him.
we didn't ask
Right,
for him
right.
to be arrested. We just wanted
Right,
him to
but I
leave.
mean that's the thing. Well, if you wanted to, well, here's the thing. If you want him to leave, you say leave, and if he doesn't leave, you look to me, correct? My only option if somebody's not leaving is to arrest them. So if you call the police because they won't leave and you want us to make him leave, that's what you are asking us to do, is arrest somebody. Because we don't have a choice.
And then we
Right.
asked for his name and he said he didn't have a right to give us.
He followed me back in.
But
That's wrong information there,
That's why
Officer Hampton.
brought us to the side, 'cause
I have to commit a crime to be trespassing on public property. That's public property in there. Unless I commit a break the law, they cannot trespass me.
Whatever happened there earlier, well, whatever happened there earlier will be on YouTube tonight, if it's not already. But
Good, we're all smiling. Hope we all look good.
I've been on YouTube many times. Well, that's the thing, is that anybody can do that. Anything.
This is a government office, though. He's not allowed to carry it.
I have no idea.
I do, because I've got it concealed.
You better educate yourself, lady. The government. Who the hell do you think the government is?
Well, I don't know if it's.
You work for
I don't know if
me,
it's
and
every-
you're all going to find that shit out, too.
It's just some of them.
Scott, GOV, we are
Right.
part of
Right, but that doesn't.
the state of Florida.
That like I'm sure you can carry in the like the tag office, which is a government building.
I don't.
Hospitals you cannot carry in;
Post
they are not
office, you
government
can.
buildings.
Federal post office, you can't do it at any
That-
state parks. The
well,
other
you
federal
can
parks.
you can do it at federal buildings if they allow you to. That's the
And
problem
you know
with
what?
it. with it
If we
is-
put no weapons allowed outside, they can't. Because
Well,
they
that's-
can't anywhere that says no weapons.
That's the problem it runs into. Handle it.
This must be the stupid visor.
He came in and wanted, well, first he just came in. They were outside. And then, yeah, he started video and everything and making everybody uncomfortable. Came into a disturbance.
I have a right to come while you're. But what we did discover in all this is that our emergency button is not working. It's not working.
This is the most uneducated woman right here in my life. She must never took a damn civics class.
Is our company that calls this? I don't know.
No, it's supposed to. We had a meeting with the PD public service there and get all this ironed out. Right, to try and keep it safe. Oh, I thought and had the lock installed and had an emergency button.
Not when I pressed it by mistake.
We need to have,
Looks like it's not too much left in this video. Unless he switches.
she's in charge of our communications section. So we need to have her reach out to you. Or you can reach out to her too also. Just ask for whoever's in charge of communications. Sherry.
That's right. Sherry Communications on it right now pretty well.
Yeah. And I'll reach out to her too and ask her to call you guys. Because when I called the on-duty supervisor, they had no idea what I was talking about. So, but if it's been 5 or 6 years, our communication has been remodeled recently, so there's no telling.
Yeah, no, we had a whole plan.
But yeah, I would get with your legal and see legally what you can do, what you can't.
Well, it's going to go up to Tallahassee because we can't be the only program dealing with that.
You're not. Like I said, the Salvation Army down the street, they dealt with
Right,
it.
but I mean the only Guardian program where we're
no.
hybrid, very confidential.
I'll give you an example. They also did it. Okay, we have a vehicle section that takes care of all of our city vehicles. Inside that vehicle section somewhere is a book on what you're supposed to do if you have a chemical spill. By law, that's allowed for anybody to look at. We had the same people over there walk into our office. I want to see this. And people over there
lock and load
get offended because they're filming and it's very abrasive. And that's what they're looking for, though, because then they can get this. But bottom line was, they can go into that office and look at that book.
Sure, but we're not dealing with kids' lives.
Right.
Being chemical spills.
Correct.
So that's why we're all
But-
very protective.
But at the Salvation Army down there, they are doing the same type of thing. And in fact, the state that went to the state Supreme Court was in reference to a child, a disabled child. And the state Supreme Court said, you got to give them X, X, and X.
Right.
But where the problem boils down to, and because it becomes a quasi-governmental thing, part private, part government, and the government's basically farming things out, there are certain things that are allowed. Well, that's very complicated. And when you get the people that are working behind the desk, you've got an issue that nobody's ever going to ask for. They may or may not be allowed to have, but nobody really knows. So these people come in here demanding, yes, I want this, I want this. Yeah. Generally, they're right. Because they've done all
He
their...
wasn't doing any of that, right?
Oh, yeah,
Right.
I know.
So,
Well, what they do is, as soon as you don't give them immediately what they want, then they start getting...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's common. Oh, I know. Trust me, I've dealt with them. I've had them do that to me. Yeah, it's frustrating. But I would say get with legal and see what they can do, especially about maybe putting a barrier up. I don't think
get with Sherry at Tom's about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that now. All right, thank you. Yeah, have a good one.
I tell you. Well, I wish I was on a fly on the wall when she goes home and starts complaining to her fucking husband. He'll probably look at her and says, well, you're just a dumbass bitch. You ever heard of the Constitution? Anyway, everybody, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to get this complaint. And I'm going to get a FOIL letter written up tonight. I'm going to go and hand it to her ass. And go from there. Might have to end up calling the Ocala Police Department to come out tomorrow. If they don't open up the door, take my complaint. Alright, I'll talk to y'all. Yeah, go back to watch my video from February 21st. They'll show the original video that I shot. This was the body cam from Officer Hampton from the Ocala Police Department. And check out my other video from the tax collector's office in the same day, earlier in the morning. I'm going in the morning picking up the dash cam from that. So I'll have more for you. Take care, everybody, and God bless you.